Another noodle recipe, but this time it's a bit different. As well as being obsessed with noodles from having gone to China recently, I'm also obsessed with them because here in Denmark we keep finding reduced to clear mince in the shops, and mince and noodles in my mind, just the perfect combo. I started off by just getting all of the ingredients chopped and ready. I put the shredded leaves from the pak choi in a bowl along with some radish and spring onions, and then gave this a little mix. And now on to the cooking. I cooked the onions until they were slightly caramelized and soft, and then added some mushrooms in the pan with them. Seasoned them as always, and then added some basil and a little bit of soy sauce. After cooking for a little bit longer, I added some sesame oil, and then I added the pepper. I wanted the pepper to have a little bit of bite to it, so I didn't cook it for too much longer, and then added the pak choi stems and some garlic, and kind of just let the residual heat cook these gently. All the veg then gets added to the bowl to gently wilt the other leaves without me having to cook them, with the lid on to retain the heat, and then I start cooking the mince. I do this on a high heat with lots of oil because the aim is to get the mince as crispy as possible. I season, add soy, basil, chili flakes, and then I add some flour. After this cooks out, it will give me the crispy texture that I'm after. I add some sesame oil, a little bit of sugar to adjust the sweetness of my recipe with the spice, and then time to mix this with the lovely and warm veg. I don't know what was happening here. I don't know why I decided to shake it before I put it in. And then I missed the bowl and decided to feed this adorable little ducky that definitely deserved it, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, disaster. So once that was all cleared up, I gave it a mix, put the lid back on to make sure it stayed nice and warm, and then started to cook the noodles. I put a small amount of water in so that by the time the noodles were cooked there wasn't too much left, because I wanted the end goal to not be have to strain the noodles and they were just done as they were in the pan. Fried some eggs, ready to go on at the end, then added some peanut butter and some soy sauce to the noodles, giving it a toss until it's all nicely combined. Now the eggs are super nice and crispy. I put a lid on and turned the heat off just to cook the top of these. And let me introduce you to my new best friend. I've used Laugenma so much recently since I found it in a shop here in Denmark. And look at the gorgeous colour it then gives these noodles. And there it all is, laid out ready to plate. And what plating I do, look at this. This is massive. I do such a big portion. My eyes are definitely a lot bigger than my stomach, but it was freaking delicious. And I have to admit, eggs on top of noodles are a little bit of a pain to eat, but my word, are they delicious.